the first annual Chris Nilan Golf Classic, powered by the Liam Foundation.
Merci, guys. If I can silence 21,000 people at the Bell Center, I think I'll be able to do it here. Could you please welcome le numéro 30, number 30, Chris Nilan. Kevin James Reason. Et la première étoile, the first star, Liam Reason.
Good evening, everyone. Bonjour tout le monde. Merci. Thank you for being here. I'm just going to say a few words, talk a little bit about mitochondrial disease. 2019, Liam had seizures. We rushed him to the hospital where he had 5 seizures, 24 hours a day for 5 weeks straight. He lost his ability to walk. He lost his ability to talk. And he was given 3 days to live. That's back in 2019. At the time I got this news, it was very devastating. And I was obviously angry, but wanted to do something to save Liam's life. So we brought this medication. Found this medication in Europe that was used on mice, and we brought it over, and Liam's the first one in North America to ever try it, and now we have 30 kids on this trial from around the world. We bring them in, we pay for the medication and the hospital visits, and I'm pleased to say today Liam does walk again. So we're not finished there. The Liam Foundation is looking to open up a mito clinic and a research center, the first of its kind in Canada. This will be called the Liam Mito Research Center. We're close, and we're going to continue to raise funds to get more and more kids on this trial. Just if I can go back in 2019, when I was down and out, I was invited over to the Bell Center to have dinner. And I was the lucky one to sit with Chris Nilan. Sat there and chatted a bit, and as Chris left, I don't know if you know that, but Chris has a certain look. And when he looks at you and shakes your hand and he says, "Kevin, I'm going to help you." And that's what he's done. A few months later, I was on his radio show. We won't mention the radio show, but on his radio show, and from there we've done a Boston-Montreal bike ride. He's been with me every step of the way, and there's someone else in this room that doesn't get enough recognition, and it's Jamie, Chris's wife. So with that, I would like to thank you all once again. We will find a cure for this disease. If it's the last thing I do. So it's our goal, it's what we do, and we will do it. So with that, I'd like to pass along Chris Nilan. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Kevin. I'd like to say thank you to everybody who showed up here today for this wonderful cause that's near and dear to my heart. I met Kev 2 years back, and when we talked about Liam and his plight and what Kevin was going through. Kevin has 3 other children. He works full-time, and he pays attention to Liam and is with him all the time. He's a tireless worker as far as trying to find a cure for this terrible disease. You know, I often say it, when I met Kevin, I saw how devoted he was to his son. I thought about my own situation. If I was in Kevin's, how would I deal with it? And I think I'd focus on my own son and worry about him and not all these other kids. Kevin has brought this new medication over here to Montreal. They started a mito clinic, and he's also brought kids in from around the world, from India, from Brazil, from the U.S., brought them in here and gave those families hope for the first time in their lives for their children to get on a medication that has shown a lot of promise. When I met Liam, he wasn't nonverbal and he could not walk. After this medication, he says Nux, and he is more mobile. He's up on his feet. This was a cause that will and still be near and dear to my heart. I'd like to thank quite a few people that are here tonight. First of all the players who came here today and gave of their time. I don't care what anybody says. Hockey players, and I might be partial, hockey players are the best. I had friends like Mike Lawler come up from Boston, Chris Chelios, Tim Stapleton. They came in from out of town. Ron Duguay came in from out of town to support this. And all the guys here locally, Larry Robinson, Big Serge Savard, who I love dearly, even though he traded me, the bastard. But he's here tonight. Guy Carbonneau, Arber Xhekaj, and his brother Florian. Just all the guys who came out when I called them. PJ Stock. I put the word out there, and none of them hesitated and said, we'll be there. And, you know, that's such an awesome thing. Hockey players are the best. As far as raising funds here, I have a group of guys here that last year we did a bike ride from Boston to Montreal on Father's Day weekend. And on that weekend, thanks to the guys from Boston who decided to do this, friends of mine, one of them's here tonight, Mike Knavy, my friend Tom Regan, and we reached out to the likes of Mark Bebo, Mel Woodward, Marco Mancini, and they helped us, along with my wife Jamie, to raise over $120,000 in one weekend, which was good. So I'd like to thank those guys. They've been a great support to this foundation, and to Liam and Kevin and Kevin's family. It means the world to us. And I was all worried about today because I thought it was going to be slow. We had a lot of people out there. I appreciate, really, from the bottom of my heart, your patience to come here today. And, you know, I know it was a little slow at times. Next year, we're going to have 2 golf courses next year. And we won't be waiting at all. It'll move smooth, and we can raise lots of money like we want to do here tonight. So thanks again, everybody, and I appreciate your attendance here. It's done.
So I just want to show you guys why do you work so hard, you know? Liam has come a long way, and you're going to be able to witness how he went from 2 weeks to live to now 5 years later, he's walking. So we're going to ask his sister Emily to go stand a little distance, and we're going to ask Kevin to help Liam get up, and he's going to walk to her, and you guys are going to witness it all, okay? Because it's important for you to see how far we've come, you know?